Couple thoughts. First of all, this was kind of just a weird match to play with Tyler over there and Allie, and you see how close Allie still is to all these guys, and I don't know, it was weird. USC came out, had a great game plan. You saw they were throwing it, and we had a ref tonight that didn't call anything. So, but I thought we did a great job of adjusting. We held them to 0 the last game. So really proud of our team for that, because we don't see that, and there's going to be nights that's going to get called. So really, we did a really good job with that. And, I think getting any win you get 3-0 in the Big Ten is a relief, and it's a great effort because these teams are so good and they're so talented, and so it was a nice job by our team tonight. And our crowd was great tonight. So there was a lot of buzz in the air tonight. You could feel it down there.
We've seen other players, coaches with ties to the state come back, but with Allie, it felt different. The crowd reaction was a little bit louder, a little bit longer too. I mean, why do you think they had that response to her?
Well, I mean, Allie's, she's, even though she was from Texas, she's a Nebraska girl. I mean, her mom and dad are from Nebraska. Her dad's family farms up in northeast Nebraska, and I mean, she's a Husker, and I think people love watching her play. She did a great job on social media, and then you can see how tight she still is with our players, and so there's just an emotional connection there, and she trained with us all spring, and that's she's part of our family, and so I think our fans know that, and they rewarded her for that, and I felt bad for her because trying to go through all that and then play, but she played great, so good for her. You can't prepare for that. You ain't taking classes to prepare for that kind of moment.
What does that say about this place, where in the era of the transfer portal, some kids go back to where they used to play and they get booed like mercilessly? Just what does that say about this place that no one does that?
It's Nebraska. Everybody, recruits come here and the first thing they say is how nice everybody is. We say our fans are the best fans in college sports. They prove it all time and time again, and that's a great example of that. And they gave Tyler a great ovation too. We just have great fans, and seen it over the years a lot, and especially other Nebraska kids that come back on the other teams that didn't transfer from Nebraska. You see it. So they love their Huskers, and they appreciate people from Nebraska and athletes from Nebraska.
Harper had an interesting. I think she only got one set that entire first set, and it was late too. I mean, was that just because she was in the back row for that long service run, or just the opportunities weren't there? What was?
We were feeding her middles and Merritt, so those guys started off really, really well, and we were passing really good. So I think they just kept. Yeah, she just we never really got out of the system and had to set her, and we were setting those other guys in the system. Our game plan was to attack certain players on their team, and Bergen did a great job of it tonight.
Was it good to see with that set that she came back in the second set and had 9 kills and really kind of.
Did she really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
A little more out of system that set too, but to see her respond to that, and indicate how good a player she is to take over a match?
Yeah, I had no idea. I just know she passed really well tonight, and she made some great digs later in the match, and I didn't realize that. Wow, that's pretty impressive.
Have you been showing Bergen their spots for her to be more offensive, to hit more and stuff, or is that a feel?
We work on it. We talked to her about it, and she's just gotten really good at it. It's confident. When setters are doing that, they're very confident. I'd like to see us pass tighter when she's up there, so she can do it more. And it's probably something we got to start working on. Like we get so many free balls coming back, we got to ram it up there and let her throw it down, because teams they don't really pay attention to setters. We don't either. Although we got a great touch on Mia tonight. I think it was Lindsay. She tried to dump, and Mia's a very good attacking setter. And we were right there, so it was either Lindsay or Andy, but if they're not on you, you got to make them pay. We're trying to one rotation. We're going without a back row attack, so she's got to be able to get kills.
Any final questions? Okay, thank you, everyone.
All right, guys, thanks for being here.